Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. Though both sides, this game really matters.
You've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to.
Kershaw, Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career. So
here's the veteran second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alec Bohm.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time. Bryce Harper to the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And first offering is fouled off. Harper throws right, bats left. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill today, Aaron Nola.
Well, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Chop back up the middle. Turner sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Max Muncy.
Know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Righty to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yeah, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and that's the inning. One left for L.A. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Kershaw fires to the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. What a play. And now it's Alec Bohm. Kershaw, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Muncy drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Fastball for a strike. Center field. Sizes this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Mookie Betts will get us started.
The shortstop,
The wind and the pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Max Muncy. Another solid power season. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Castellanos whips it back in, and the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Second baseman.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Gavin Lux steps to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Rojas under it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 32.
And here is James Outman. A big swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a pitch. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
One down. Allen Big Daddy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1.
0-1's the count.
Lux, the runner at third. Hernandez over at second. Outman at first. One gone. Ripped to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
On the ground to third. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Mookie now. That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
New pitcher on here, Taijuan Walker.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed. Gets him to chase after that one. The big six spot already on the board this inning. You're in game one of this 3-game set. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a. Back here in L.A. on to the 3rd inning. And the batter now, JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Kershaw deals. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and Realmuto is out. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And the slider just misses. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. One out, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground to third, Muncy. No play, that's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Throws to first in time. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking. And that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Back, gone. His 21st of the year, and they add on. It's 7-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
That's towards center. Rojas puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bounce to the right. Harper steps on first for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now James Outman. That one's upstairs, ball one. And now it's even 1-1. Freeman off of first with 2 away. On the line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up next for Los Angeles, Allen Big Daddy. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
This kid always seems to make something happen, and that's a great way to have a long career. Every team in the league wants players who get on base at a high rate.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That's a slider for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nabs it. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And it's fouled away. Castellanos, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Castellanos is out. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This to third. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Number 13, Matt Muncy.
Muncy digs in. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Bounce to the right side. Merrifield tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Squeezes it. One away. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. And now the lefty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Now one out to right. Hernandez snags it for the second out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
JT Realmuto steps in. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Rojas stands in now and watches strike one. Got him looking for the K. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Strong, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And now it's Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That misses, and the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounce to third. Boom. Rolls across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers back here in L.A. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Outman makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. 2 away now. Here's Harper now.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Kicks and fires. Just missing there. 1-2 to count. Right through there, got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no run. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Line drive. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. Rojas should have this one. He makes the grab. And there's one down. And next for L.A., Alan Big Daddy. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. This one high in the air to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Waste no time there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you've seen your teammates fired up.
Second and third, one gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Mookie Betts.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And he's 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now. Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right-hander with the great hair.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. May measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The third baseman.
Boom. In the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. He goes down looking. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Strom.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And he deals. That's hard hit on the line. Marsh makes the grab. 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. And he swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at first, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. High in the air, out to right. Castellanos makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. There's a strike. Struck him out looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Liner, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield now at the plate. Chopper right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Oh, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while we see one of these weird plays and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
Marsh batting with one down takes a strike. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this 3-game set. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Turner now, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Phillies 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. And Freeman is retired. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping in, James Outman. Late swing, foul to the left. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air out to center, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a swing and a miss.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That'll fire up the dugout. His 34th of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 10-4.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now on the bump, Gregory Soto.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Max Muncy at the dish. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon, and they add a run. It's 11-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Hammered, base hit. And that extends the inning. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's the DH, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
Final score in this one, 11-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.